While technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace, experts agree that mindset is still more important than technology when it comes to achieving success. Let's discuss 4 tips for developing the mindset that will lead to success in the digital age. 1. Acknowledge that people are capable of growth. As a working professional, there are a couple of different ways you could look at yourself and the people who make up your team. If you view yourself and your team members as being innately capable of learning new skills, you have a growth mindset. If you agree with the old cliché that you can't teach an old dog new tricks, you have a fixed mindset. With the current exponential growth rate of technological innovation, the proverbial old dogs will have to either learn new tricks or risk losing their jobs. It is the leaders who have a growth mindset who will achieve the greatest levels of success in the future. 2. Accept the necessity of ongoing learning. In the past, it was typical for people to feel confident that they could graduate from college with enough education to sustain an entire career. These days, a college degree is just the beginning of the education required for career success. If you graduated from university more than a few years ago, the subject matter you learned might now be partially or completely outdated. If you're still in school, some or all of the concepts you're learning now may be outdated in less than a decade. And it's possible that the best jobs of the next decade haven't even been invented yet. What all this means, you'll need to accept that perpetual learning will be a necessity. As new technologies arise, keeping pace with them will require ongoing education, perhaps in traditional school environments, but perhaps not. An ever-growing number of books, online courses, certification programs and virtual communities enable learning outside of traditional classrooms. 3. Learn how to build local and global relationships. Globalism has brought about the need for a massive collective mindset shift. In a world that's becoming increasingly connected, global relationships are becoming as important as local ones. There are multiple ways you could approach the task of building global relationships. If you're a university student, you could take at least 1 year to study abroad. If you're considering graduate school, you could enroll in an international degree program like the ones offered by James Cook University Online. If you're already working for a multinational company, you could build relationships globally by volunteering to work on corporate projects that are global in scope. This will give you the opportunity to network with your colleagues in other locations. 4. Seek out ways to help others achieve their goals. Automation technologies are changing some things about business in the digital age. However, one critical thing hasn't evolved: people are still at the heart of each business transaction. If career success is your goal, it isn't enough to simply know a lot of people. Knowing people won't help you much. Developing solid, mutually beneficial relationships is what's truly important. And being invested in other people's success is the most straightforward way to make them care about your success, too. You can develop these mutually beneficial relationships by making it a point to help others achieve their most critically important goals. Try to keep these 4 things in mind as you plan your future workdays. Following these suggestions will help to empower you in developing the mindset you need for achieving success in the digital age.